Welcome to this Fuller Digital Solutions podcast of MMCRU basketball. I'm Tim Holmes alongside producer Adam Morris. We are back for another night of War Eagle Conference basketball as your MMCRU Royals visit the Hartley Melvin Sanborn Hawks. Thanks for joining us. This is the Pizza Ranch pregame show live from Hartley. The girls' game tonight has major implications for the Lady Royals. A win by the Royals will lock up the top seed in one of the sub-states as district play starts next week. The Lady Royals are currently ranked 6th with a 17-0 record. Sophomore Taylor Harpnaugh continues to lead the way for the girls, with Ellie Hillbrands and Maya Holmes stepping up their contributions over the last 2 weeks. The Lady Royals will need to get contributions from everyone to make a deep run. The Hawks come into the girls' contest with a 5-12 record on the season. They are currently on a 3-game losing streak, following the Unity Christian in their most recent contest. Hannah Jokums averages 9 points per game for a team that only scores 36 points per contest. In tonight's nightcap, the Royal boys are still looking for their 4th win of the season as they take on the Hawks. Junior Cade Pepper was held to 6 points in Friday's loss to the Hinton Blackhawks. The Royals will need a better game from their leader if they want to hang around in this one. HMS comes into this one with just a 5-11 record, which includes a 76-54 win in Marcus back on January 16th. The Hawks were able to pound it inside early and often in that contest. The Royals will need to put up better resistance to slow down the Hawks' interior players, including 6'4" freshman Lance Behrens. Stay right here with us. We'll be back with more from the Pizza Ranch pregame show right after this.
Working with family every day because you become family at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn, a family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years, specializing in custom hydraulic cylinder manufacturing. Their desire to produce top-quality products coupled with second-to-none customer service has allowed them to expand to a more than 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. If you are looking for a rewarding opportunity with competitive pay, apply today at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU Royal Athletics and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
And welcome back here to Hartley. We're just minutes away from tip in tonight's girls contest. Just quick take a look at the Farmer State Bank starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for your Lady Royals, starting at point guard, a 5'6" sophomore, Taylor Harpnaugh. At one wing, a 5'9" senior, Faith Olson. Starting on the block, a 5'10" junior, Jalen Bork. Starting on the other wing, a 5'8" sophomore, Maya Holmes. And starting on the other block, a 5'11" sophomore, Ellie Hillbrands. Your Lady Royals, coached by Jillian Lecce, who's assisted by Derek Mara and Danae Dreckman. Royals come into this one 17-0, ranked 6th in Class 1A. Those are your Farmer State Bank Royals starting lineups for tonight's contest. Starting lineups here for the Hawks in tonight's girls contest. Starting at guard, number 5, a senior, 5'8" senior, Paige Daigle. Hit one wing, a 5'9" sophomore, Jasmine Lux. Hit the other wing, a 5'4" junior, Taya Mason. In the post, a 5'5" sophomore, Kaylee Pearson. And rounding out the starting lineups for the Hawks, a 5'9" senior, Hannah Jokums. Jokums, the leading scorer on this team at 9 points per game. The Hawks come into this one with a record of 5-12. Currently on a 3-game losing streak. They did knock off the Galen Catholic Jays back on the 24th of January, 55-52 right here in Hartley. Certainly capable of doing it again tonight if the Royals do not come ready to play. Hawks are coached by Lester Tessum and assisted by Ashley Tessum. We are getting ready here for the national anthem. Just to round out the starting lineups here, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break and be right back with the opening tip right after this.
Planning a wedding or special event? Bring your inspiration photos to us at Details Custom Print Studio in downtown Marcus. Not only do we handcraft amazing stationery plus one-of-a-kind favors and decor, but we can help add wow factor to your centerpieces, cakes, and backdrops with our new laser capabilities. Local business customers love our fresh ideas and marketing too. Talk with us about updated business cards, eye-catching product labels, promotional mailers, or banners. Reach out to us on Facebook at Details Custom Print Studio or visit us in downtown Marcus.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
This is Logan Patterson from United Bank of Iowa's Marcus office. United Bank of Iowa has been ranked the #1 ag bank in Iowa for the past 15 years based on ag loan volume. We have a strong commitment to agriculture and have been financing agriculture for generations, from your first 4-H livestock through retirement. If you are looking for ag financing, we are ready to listen. Our employees have a commitment to agriculture and the industry knowledge and experience you deserve. Stop in and see us in Marcus, Cleghorn, or in any of our 33 locations. United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
The national anthem is completed, and we're getting ready here for opening tip-off in tonight's girls' game. Lady Royals coming to this one ranked 6th in Class 1A. The district brackets should come out tomorrow or Thursday for Class 1A. A win tonight solidifies a #1 seed in the sub-state for the Lady Royals. These two teams met earlier this year in Marcus back on the 17th of January, and MMCRU won that contest 77-36. Looking to replicate that here tonight. And to tip this one off, here's Hillbrands against Jokums. Jokums wins the tip, and the Hawks in the front court to start things off. Mason moves it around to Jokums, top of the key. Back to Mason. Swings it around to Jasmine Lux. They go inside here to Jokums. Up and good. Hannah Jokums with the first 2 points of the night. And the Hawks on the board first. Jokums leading scorer at 9 points per game for HMS. Ball movement and pass stolen away. Maya Holmes comes up with it. Shot short. Loose ball comes out to Bork. It's tipped away in the backcourt by Kaylee Pearson. Olsen tracks it down. And Harpenog brings it up the right side. Drops it into Hillbrands. Her shot is short. Contact inside, no call. in the Hawks. Across the timeline here, it's Paige Daigle on the dribble. Hawks so far in the half-court look to run everything through Jokums. Here's Daigle's shot, no good. And a backside rebound by Faith Olson. Faith, the lone senior on the MMCRU squad. Interior pass gets to Hillbrands, and a good hard take draws a foul on the floor. That will be the first foul on Hannah Jokums. Go inside to Ellie again. She's going to kick it out. Faith moves it over to Jalen. Three is no good. And we're going to have a foul before the shot on the floor on HMS. That foul is going to go on Paige Daigle, the senior. It's the Hawks' second. Harpinaugh at the ball in the corner. Three, no good. And off of Bork, out of bounds to HMS. Royals a little cold here to start the game. Missing their first 3 shot attempts. And applying some backcourt pressure. Taylor Harpinaugh knocks it away. Goes out of bounds, and actually they're going to say it went off of Pearson. And the Royals do force a backcourt turnover. They go inside to Hillbrands right away. Ellie up, and she's fouled. That's going to go on Kaylee Pearson. And already 3 team fouls on the Hawks here in the first minute and 45 seconds of this one. Ellie's first free throw off the back iron, no good. Hillbrands, exceptional sophomore, 13 points per game. She shoots at 60% from the line. She gets that second one to go, and the Royals are on the board. They continue the trapping defense, and Harpinaugh with the steal. Taylor pushes it ahead on the baseline to Faith. Back to Harpinaugh, inside. Back to Faith. She's going to fire a 3. That's short and off the mark, and we're going to have a jump ball. Tie up there between Jokums and Hillbrands. Possession arrow stays with the Royals. HMS a 2-1 lead here. 5:50 to go, first quarter. Harpinaugh, 3-point attempt off the back iron. Able to track down her own rebound. Taylor all the way in, throws it up off the glass. No good. Gets her own putback and gets it to go. And Harpinaugh working awfully hard there. Able to get the putback, and Royals with their first field goal of the game, 2.5 minutes in. Hawks break the pressure. A couple of pass deflections. Jokums ends up with it. And we'll kick it back out to Pearson. HMS setting up the half-court offense. And now they're going to call a moving screen there. That one's going to go on Jasmine Lux. Lux called for her first foul. The Hawks 4 team fouls here in the early going. They've been able to disperse those out, each of the starters with 1, minus Mason. Holmes, a backside pass of that zone to Hillbrands. She can't get it to go. Ellie can't get the follow-up to go. Ellie's just a step slow on those putbacks. Misses a couple of bunnies. A pick and roll here for the Hawks. Laying off the bottom of the rim. No good on that shot attempt by Olivia Gruters. Royals into the front court. You can tell they want to keep getting it to Hillbrands. There's Faith Olson with a pull-up jumper. A nice job of Faith there, finding the soft spot in the zone, stepping up and knocking down the 15-footer. Royals a 5-2 lead here, 4:20 to go, first quarter. Cora Olish, the freshman, is checked into the ball game here. Three-pointer is in and out on that attempt by Mason, and the Royals have it. They want to push. Bork up ahead, and she's going to throw it away. Jalen forcing the issue a little bit there with the one-handed pass. Cora still not completely healthy from her MCL sprain, and you can just tell she didn't have the bounce to go up and get that thing. Harpnaugh's checked back into the ball game as Olsen goes to the bench. There's Holmes knocking it out of bounds. Coming into your living room. We're close to the action tonight, right in the front row. Here's Lydia Gruder. Lydia Harder's up front. She's going to use a screen all the way in. No good on that shot attempt. And here's Hillbrands. And we're going to have a foul called. As the Hawks try to tie her up. Foul's going to be called on a reach. Foul's going to go on Lydia Harder's. Harping up the right side to Bork. Cross court to Cora. And she's going to be called. And a blocking foul called on Cassidy Hagerman. Hagerman, a senior. Already 16 fouls on the Hawks here. The Royals will be in the bonus for the last 3.5 minutes of the first quarter and the whole second quarter. Inside to Holmes. She's able to get control of it. She's going to get called for a travel. Maya unable to catch it cleanly. Shuffled her feet one too many times. The Royals continue to play a half-court trap here. And here's Harders, and she's trapped in the backcourt, and the jump ball called. Possession arrow will stay with the Hawks. Harper able to tie up Harders just as she crossed half court. Lydia set to inbound it here. And here's Harpenaugh at the strip. Hagerman strip. Harpenaugh at the lay-in. Taylor with her second basket of the night. Royals lead 7-2. Hawks break the press. Daigle hangs it out right here, and we'll get it back to Hagerman. She goes inside. Shot, no good. And Olsen comes up with the rebound. That was Elise Hawk inside. Royals want to push the tempo. Here's Harpenaugh, goes inside under the basket. Kicks it out to Alish. Back to Harpenaugh. Baseline jumper's good. Taylor with 6 points in the early going here for the Royals. A 9-2 lead, 2:20 to go, first quarter. HMS in the half court here. That was Harders who lost control of the ball. And a foul called on the floor. That foul's going to go on Paige Daigle. It's her second. And our first sense of foul trouble here in this game. Second foul on Daigle, 2:12 to go first quarter. She's going to have to sit. 1-1 coming for Harpenaugh. And she gets the first to go. Taylor, the leading scorer on this Royals squad at 16.5 points per game. She does shoot 75% from the free throw line, and she gets there a fair amount. Her and Hillbrands get there more than anybody else on the team. That one hits every part of the rim before going in. And just like that, the Royals have stretched this to a 9-point lead here in the first quarter. Here's Hawk up front, being guarded by Alish. And a foul called away from the ball. And Jalen Bork was laid out on the floor and called that. Not sure who went on. It might have been on Jokums. Right now the ball's being thrown back and forth. That foul was given to Jokums. It's her second as well. So Jokums and Daigle both with 2 fouls here in the first quarter for the Hawks. Daigle with it. Looking for somewhere to go. She gets it to Jokums. Dribble jump shot. That's short. And Maya Holmes comes up with it. She loses it. Elise Hawk gets it and will kick it out to Hagerman to slow things up for the Hawks. There's a dribble drive by Harders. She wants to kick it back out. Joe comes with it. Out by the timeline. Cora Alish with the strip, and she's going to call for a loose ball foul. Good effort by Cora. She's got a little aggressive there. It's going to be her first foul. It's the team's first with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-2 in favor of the Royals. Harders' pass is stolen away by Harpenaugh. Taylor dribbles up, leaves it for Faith. She's being double teamed and loses control of it. And it's Lydia Harders that comes out with it. Excuse me, it's Hagerman with it. She's going to dribble it up. The Hawks can hold for the last shot if they so choose to do so. There's a good pick and roll by Hawk, and she's blocked by Holmes. The Royals pushing it the other way. Olsen gives it back to Maya. She goes over top to Ellie. Ellie gets it to go and draws the foul. Hillbrands will have a chance at a three-point play. Good look over top by Maya. Good touch pass to get it over the defender. And Ellie, great body control to finish the play. Hillbrands' free throw is good. And Kirsten Lecce checks in for the first time tonight. Harpenaugh goes to the bench. Go to the bench. 10 seconds to go, first quarter. Hawks with the ball for the last shot. Jokum's out by the volleyball line. She goes back over to Harders. Her shot in the lane, no good. Holmes boards, and that's going to do it. After the first quarter play, MMCRU leads 14-2. We'll be right back here after these messages from our sponsors.
And Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
And welcome back here to Hartley for tonight's War Eagle Conference girls basketball action. The Lady Royals lead 14-2 after one. Also get possession of the ball here to start the second quarter of play. Royals are led in scoring by Taylor Harpenaugh, 6 points, 4 for Hillbrands, and 2 points for Faith Olsen. Harpenaugh, Olsen, Hillbrands, Maya Holmes, and Jalen Bork back in. Great pass by Maya. Down to Bork, a good baseline cut, and an easy 2 to start the second quarter. Good ball movement in the half court by the Royals. HMS trying to respond here. Jokum steps up into a 3. That's off the mark and out of bounds. Here's Olsen into the front court. Harpenaugh is going to launch a 3. That's off the mark. And a good strong rebound there by Jasmine Lux. The Hawks with it here. Mason up top. She gives it to Lux, being guarded by Maya Holmes. Jokum's with it at the top of the key. Hillbrands laying off of her. Paige Daigle, she's going to fire a triple, and it's off the mark. Another rebound for Lux. Baseline jumper, no good, and Maya Holmes clear. Jasmine Lux had a defensive and offensive rebound, just couldn't get the shot to go on the putback. Royals locked it into Hillbrands. She kicks it out to Bork. can't get that one to go. And Daigle tracks it down. Good ball movement again, getting into Hillbrands and finding Jalen. She just couldn't knock down the triple. Bork now with the strip of Daigle. And she's going to take it all the way with the left hand and lays it in. Jalen Bork with her first 2 points of the night. And a good defensive effort, able to finish going coast to coast. 18-2 with 6 minutes to go, first half. Bork continues to use her length, this time harassing Kaylee Pearson. Pearson able to take it in and draw the foul. That foul is going to go on Bork. It's the second team foul on the Royals. And first free throw is good. Pearson averages 2 points per game. Just a 37% free throw shooter on the year. She doesn't get there a whole lot. The lefty has the second one rim out, and here's Lux again. Offensive rebound. Putback's no good. Another offensive chance. No good on that one. And Hillbrand, she's going to push it up to Olsen. Faith pulls up. Cross-court pass to Harpanaugh, and her shot's blocked by Pearson, but a foul called. Taylor's going to work her way to the free throw line for 2. 5 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the first half. Royals a 15-point advantage. Harpanaugh, first one rims out. So far, very balanced scoring for the Royals. 6 for Harpanaugh, 2 for Olsen, 4 for Bork, and 4 for Hillbrands. Taylor's second is good. She's got 7 on the night. Hawks in the front court here. Try to go inside. That pass over the head of Olivia Gruters, and a turnover on the Hawks. Olsen's pass deflected away. Bork able to recover it. Her pass is deflected. Gets over to Harpanaugh. Taylor, she's going to have a look from the corner and knocks it down. Another triple by Harpanaugh. She's got 10 on the night. The first player to double figures. 22-3. At the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Hawks try to respond. No good on that 3 attempt by Mason. And Bork looks to push it. Gets it to Olsen. To Ellie. Her spin move up. No good. And draws a foul. Royals continue to push the ball in transition and work their way to the free throw line here yet again with Hillbrands. Her and Harpanaugh have been there a fair amount tonight already. Ellie's first free throw is good. Alish checks into the ball game as Jalen Bork's going to get a breather. Second free throw off the back iron for Ellie. Leads at 20. Triple drive. Pearson loses control of it. Lux and Alish on the floor. Alish comes up with it. Royals push ahead. There's Olsen. She hits Ellie on a cut. Has it stripped away. Recovers the ball. And she's fouled as she went up in traffic again. And Hillbrand's going to go back to the line. Third foul for Kaylee Pearson. Hillbrand's off the mark again. Pearson has to come out here as Cassidy Hagerman checks back into the ball game. Hillbrand's second is good. It's a 24-3 lead for the Royals. The Hawks only averaging 36 points per game as a team. The Lady Royals defense is very stingy, and it's showing here in the early going. Here's an errant pass picked off by Harpanaugh. She's going to slow it up in the half court here. Alish's pass stolen away by Hagerman. She looks up. There's Mason ahead of the pack. Can't get it to go. Lux gets it to go in the foul. Jasmine Lux has been working awfully hard here in the first half. Stays with it there and is going to get a chance at a three-point play. Jalen Bork checks back in for Maya Holmes. The Hawks, they're going to bring a new platoon in here. Jokem's back in the ball game with Paige Daigle. Lux gets the free throw to go. And the Hawks have doubled their point total. HMS sitting in a 2-3 zone here. Alish finds herself open in the corner. It's short. Jalen Bork, offensive rebound. The putback is good. A good read by Jalen there to realize the shot was short and went up and got it and lays it back in. Bork with 6 points. Ball is almost thrown away by the Hawks. Now Olsen with the shot deflection on Jokums. Hannah has it in the corner. Goes inside to Lux, and Bork is going to get called for the push. Good cut by Jasmine Lux. Able to draw the foul. 14 foul on the Royals. Maya Holmes and Molly Ryder check in. It's Ryder's first action on the night. There's a cut. That shot is off the mark. Defended well by Molly. 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Ryder, she's going to have a three-point attempt. Gets it to go. Molly Ryder knocks down the triple. It's her first basket of the night. Royals lead 29-6. And ball's knocked away by Bork in the corner here. Kirsten Lecce checking back in for the Royals as well. Faith Olsen's going to get a breather. The inbound pass errant, but the Hawks able to come up with it here. Hagerman controls it out front. She wants to dribble all the way in. She gets in the lane. No good on that shot attempt, and Bork comes down with the rebound. Jay Lynn's getting some good minutes here for the Lady Royals tonight. Lecce's cross-court pass is stolen away here by Lydia Harders, who lays it in. Royals trying to skip a player on a couple of these passes against the zone, and they've thrown a few of them away. Lecce is the latest to do so. Royals got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. Alish brings it across half court. Reach and foul called on Hagerman. It's her second. Royals in the double bonus. 2 free throws for Alish. First rims in and out. Cora, just a freshman, averages 4 points per game. She is a 63% free throw shooter from the line. And gets the second to go. Alish's first point of the night. 2 minutes to go. First half, Royals lead 30-8. Carter's with it out top, and she's going to be fouled by Maya Holmes. Maya with the reach in. In post player Ellie Hillbrands checks back into the game as Jalen Bork is going to take a breather. 5 team fouls on the Royals. They have 1 more to give. Looking to get it in. They do. Jokem's with it in the corner. Daigle with it up top, being guarded by Molly Ryder. Maya does a good job of cutting off the dribble drive, and Hawk's shot is blocked inside. Alish with it on the floor, and we're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow favors the Hawks. Alish and Holmes go to the bench as Belle Olson and Hannah Niedermeyer check in for the first time tonight. Jokums with the ball inside. Paige Daigle gets it inside to Hawk, and she's surrounded by Royals. Kicks it back out, and they work it around the key. They go inside to Jokums. A power dribble up, no good on that shot. Hawk able to track it down, and a reach and foul is going to be called on Hillbrands. Another good cut by the Hawks, and Jokums found herself in good position. Hillbrands had to reach through to knock it away. It's the 6th team foul. The Hawks in the bonus, and another foul called. This one might be on Hillbrands too. It is. Ellie gets 2 fouls here in a matter of 10 seconds. Jokums goes to the line. She gets the first free throw to go. Hillbrands has to check out as Bork comes in. Second free throw by Jokums is off the mark. And a jump ball. Is Harders is able to tie up Bork. Possession arrow to the Royals. Jokums with 3 points on the night. And a stolen pass. Once again, the Royals trying to force it in somewhere against that zone. And another turnover. The latest one here on Bork. 35 seconds to go, first half. Hagerman, jumper, that's off the mark. Daigle, offensive rebound. Her shot, no good. Daigle with the offensive rebound again. Third try is good. HMS working hard on the offensive glass, and it pays off there. 15 to go. There's Olsen. Bell, cross court, her pass deflected and stolen away. And it's Harders dribbling up the floor. Her shot up, no good. The front iron, and that's going to do it for the first half. After the first half of play, the Royals lead 30-11 over HMS. We'll be right back here with the first half recap in the Holzhauer's halftime show right after this commercial break.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Working with family every day because you become family at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn, a family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years, specializing in custom hydraulic cylinder manufacturing. Their desire to produce top-quality products coupled with second-to-none customer service has allowed them to expand to a more than 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. If you are looking for a rewarding opportunity with competitive pay, apply today at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn.
And welcome back here to Hartley for the Holzhauer's halftime show. Your MMCRU Lady Royals lead 30-11 here at the break. Just as a first half recap, the Lady Royals jumped out to a 14-2 first quarter lead and able to stretch it out here in the second quarter to 30-11, outscoring the Hawks 16-9 in the second frame. Been efficient so far. Coach Lecce able to get some of the bench players some minutes as well. Royals stayed out of foul trouble for the most part. The second quarter had 6 team fouls. Leading scorer so far for the Royals, 10 points for Taylor Harpenaugh. 6 for Jalen Bork, 6 for Ellie Hillbrands. And our stats aren't currently working, so I'm trying to do this the best I can here at the scoreboard. Faith Olson has 2 points as well, so we're still working on that. But, yes, so far, Harpanaugh, 10 points to lead the way. The only player in double digits. HMS has 3 points from Hannah Jokums, 3 for Jasmine Lux, 2 for Paige Daigle, 1 for Kaylee Pearson. And like we said, the Hawks only average 36 team points per game, so Royals doing a pretty good job of keeping below that pace right off the bat here. And the Royals also averaging 63 per game, so on pace to hit their number as well. We were able to tell you a little bit before the game, real briefly, on the impact this one has, and we're going to go ahead and show you why with the Class 1A rankings districts coming out tomorrow. The Lady Royals will know where they're going and who they're playing starting next week. The first round is a week from Thursday. And as you can see there in the rankings, Newell Fonda currently number 1, Marquette Catholic number 2, North Mahaska number 3, Algona Bishop Garrigan number 4, Montezuma number 5, MMCRU number 6, St. Ansgar number 7, and Exira Elkhorn Kimballton number 8. And those top 8 teams are protected from playing each other. And the Royals, meaning a Royals win tonight, would ensure them that they would not have to play Newell Fonda in the districts going forward to get to state. And what that could leave open for possibilities and speculation, Woodbury Central there at number 10 and Kingsley Pearson there at number 13 could fall in the same district as the Lady Royals. Obviously you have Akron Westfield and Galen Catholic there just in the region as well. There is a possibility they could send them south. Either them or Newell Fonda will probably have to go south. Thinking that it would possibly be Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. If they would happen to fall out of the top 8, that would be an option. Exira down there located just south of Carroll. That could be a possibility if the Lady Royals would have to end up playing them in a possible chance to make it to state. Those are in Council Bluffs, St. Albert's, down there in that same vicinity. I know it's quite a ways south, but certainly a possibility the Royals could end up going down that direction. Those are your Class 1A rankings. They do come out every Thursday. As you can see, that one was from back in last Thursday, January 30th. We will have updated rankings here in Friday's contest as Lady Royals travel to Lamar's Galen. The other thing of significance, last Friday's win against Hinton solidified at least the tie of the War Eagle Conference title for the Lady Royals, sitting there at 9-0. Their last technically conference game will be Friday night at Lamar's Galen, the only time those two teams meet. If the Royals can win Friday in Lamar's, they will win the War Eagle Conference outright for the first time in school history as MMCRU. The Royals did give Unity Christian their only loss back in December, so they technically own the tiebreaker, but it sure be nice to just see the Lady Royals win that outright. Royals 9-0 in conference play, 17-0 on the season. Unity Christian comes into tonight at 7-1, 13-5 overall. West Sioux is 6-2 and 10-8 overall. Lost to Unity by just 5 points in last week's contest. There's Akron Westfield at 5-3, 13-5 on the season. South O'Brien also 5-3, 10-8 on the year. Hinton 4-3, 9-7 overall. Galen Catholic will be there Friday night, 4-4 in conference play, 10-7 overall. The Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn Hawks right there at 3-5 in conference play. And Remsen St. Mary's, Trinity Christian, and Harris Lake Park round out the War Eagle Conference standings. We're going to go ahead and head to a commercial break here. We're 2.5 minutes away from second half tip. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Planning a wedding or special event? Bring your inspiration photos to us at Details Custom Print Studio in downtown Marcus. Not only do we handcraft amazing stationery plus one-of-a-kind favors and decor, but we can help add wow factor to your centerpieces, cakes, and backdrops with our new laser capabilities. Local business customers love our fresh ideas and marketing too. Talk with us about updated business cards, eye-catching product labels, promotional mailers, or banners. Reach out to us on Facebook at Details Custom Print Studio or visit us in downtown Marcus.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
And welcome back here to Hartley as we're a minute away from the start of the second half of tonight's girls game. This has been the Holes Hours halftime show. Stop into Holes Hours in Cherokee and visit with Kyle, Eric, or Dave. See what they can do to sell you a car. Holes Hours Motors, Cherokee, Iowa. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Farmer State Bank second half starting lineups, because it'll be the same for the Lady Royals. 5'6" sophomore Taylor Harpinaugh, 5'9" senior Faith Olson, 5'10" junior Jalen Bork, 5'8" sophomore Maya Holmes, and 5'11" sophomore Ellie Hillbrands on the floor to start the second half for the Royals. That is the Farmer State Bank second half starting lineups. We are underway here in third quarter. The Hawks with the ball in the first possession. Paige Daigle, a floater in the lane, banks it in off glass. And just like the first half, the Hawks score in their first possession. And that pass deflected away, out of bounds by Taya Mason. The Royals need to be more crisp with those passes. Continue to turn the ball over. The Hawks sitting in the 2-3 zone. Good ball movement. Harpinaugh, the dribble drive. No good on that pull-up. There's Lux with yet another rebound. Said Jasmine's name an awful lot here tonight. Daigle has a three-point attempt. That's off the back iron. Bork saves it in. Her foot's out of bounds, though. She battled with Lux for the rebound. Out of bounds to the Hawks. Ball inbounded here to Mason. She's looking. And the three-point bucket is knocked down by the junior, Taya Mason. That's her first basket of the night, and the Hawks come out and score the first 5 points in the second half. And Royals do a good job of getting inside the Hillbrands, and she's fouled by Jokums. Ellie's going to go back to the free throw line. And the first is good for Hillbrands. Ellie's the second leading scorer on the team here besides Taylor. As we said earlier, she shoots at 60% from the line. That one rattles in and out. (31-16), Royals lead. Third quarter here, they go inside to Luck. She loses the ball. Hilbrands comes up with it, has it knocked away, and Maya Holmes controls the ball for the Royals. Bork pushes it ahead to Faith Olson. Back to Jalen. She lobs it up to Hilbrands. Then Ellie's going to go back to the line. Another foul called on Jokums as she swatted away at the ball. That's going to be Hannah's fourth foul here at the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. Ellie gets that free throw to go. Jokums going to have to come out for a little bit. As Olivia Gruters, the junior, checks into the ball game. And Hilbrands gets both of them to go. And a foul on the rebound attempt. I believe on Maya Holmes for the push. And the free throw is not going to count, I don't believe. 33-16. Royals lead. And the shot goes in for Olivia Gruters. Might have been a jump ball there. Not called. Gruters knocks down the basket. Olsen in traffic. And we got a jump ball called. Possession arrow stays with the Royals. Not a bad cut, but they can't lead the receivers into traffic. That's exactly what happened there. HMS being physical and active in that zone defense. Harpnaut goes inside, leaves it for Ellie. Shots up and good off the glass. Hilbrands continues to dominate inside. 35-18, Royals lead. Hilbrands 11 points on the night. She's in double figures. And Lux catches it in traffic and loses control of it. Royals take over. Bork up the right sideline. Crossover, gets it in. Bounce pass to Olsen. Right idea from Bork. A better defensive play as it's tied up, and the Hawks will take possession. Paige Daigle checks out of the ball game. And it's Darby Massbergen that comes in for her. Massbergen, a junior as well. The pick and roll. Lux inside. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Can't get that to go. And Hilbrands able to clear. A couple of good looks there for Lux. Just couldn't get it to go. Olsen once again gets it in traffic, and lucky that wasn't stolen away. Hilbrands gets it on a beautiful pass from Taylor Harpinaugh, sophomore to sophomore. Ellie now with 13. Taylor with 12. Shot off the mark. And Mason is at the line here for 2 free throws. Her first is off the front iron. .4:28 to go, third quarter. Royals lead 37-18. Held a 30-11 advantage at the half, and it's been 7-7 here in the third frame. Offensive rebound, no good on that shot attempt for Gruters. Rebound by Olsen, and she's fouled there by Lux. Third team foul on the Hawks. 2 on the Royals here in the second half. Royals look to reverse it. Harpinaugh ends up with it back in the corner. 3 balls off, and Lux tracks down the rebound. Mason brings it into the front court here. Massbergen on the right wing. Tries to use a screen. Ends up getting it into Lux. Her shot is hard off the glass, but a foul called. That foul is giving to, it's going to be They're going to give that one to Faith. It's Olsen's second foul. Jasmine knocks down the first free throw. Lux averages 6.5 points per game as the second leading scorer on this Hawks club. Just a 49% free throw shooter on the season. She gets both free throws to go. And the lead is 37-20. Bork into the front court. They swing it around. Kirsten Lecce in the ball game. They go right inside to Ellie. Her shot, good off the glass. And one. Hilbrand's going to go back to the free throw line. She just will pitch a tent because she's been there all night, it seems like. Ellie gets the free throw to go and completes the three-point play. Got confusion on the floor. And the Hawks grab it and inbound it. The lead back to 20 at 40-20. Biggest lead of the night for the Lady Royals. And Lux fouled inside now on Olsen, and Faith just picked up her second foul in a matter of a minute. That's going to be the third on Olsen. Freshman Cora Alish checks into the ball game for Taylor Harpenaugh. And Lux gets the ball inside and shuffles her feet before putting it on the floor. Turnover, Royals ball. Bork being guarded here up the floor by Hagerman. Leaves it for Lecce. Her cross-court pass almost stolen away by Harders. Foul called instead. 15 foul on the Hawks. Just one more to give before the Royals go back to the bonus. Second foul on Harders. Here's Faith. Leaves it for Cora. Olsen has it knocked away. Able to regain it. Now trying to get rid of it. It goes to Lecce, and we got a timeout by Coach Jillian Lecce. Didn't like what she was seeing with the HMS pressure. Takes a full timeout. We're going to take it with her here. We'll be right back here after this commercial break.
This is Logan Patterson from United Bank of Iowa's Marcus office. United Bank of Iowa has been ranked the #1 ag bank in Iowa for the past 15 years based on ag loan volume. We have a strong commitment to agriculture and have been financing agriculture for generations, from your first 4-H, livestock, through retirement. If you are looking for ag financing, we are ready to listen. Our employees have a commitment to agriculture and the industry knowledge and experience you deserve. Stop in and see us in Marcus, Cleghorn, or in any of our 33 locations. United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
And welcome back here to the Hartley Melvin Sanborn High School Gymnasium. The number 6 Lady Royals lead 40-20 in this War Eagle Conference contest. Just a quick special thanks to our sponsors, Marcus Eye Care, Country Creations, United Bank of Iowa, Heartland Care Center, Details by Carrie Lux, Schmeling Construction, Weatherall Manufacturing, and Mike Olson Construction. You might have noticed our newest commercial with Olson Construction. Give Mike a call for any of your construction needs. Alish trap out of the zone and a tie-up from Daigle. Possession arrow stays with the Royals. Harpenaugh checks into the ball game as Faith Olsen gets a breather. Harpenaugh inbounds it here to Cora Alish. Alish being chased by Hagerman. Good pressure out front by the Hawks. The screen and roll, they lob it in. Bork and Jalen, followed by Hawk inside. Royals continue to try to seal on the backside of that zone and get the lob pass and use the size advantage they have, and it's worked so far. Jalen misses the first of two. The junior averages 7 points per game. Gets that second free throw to go, and that puts her right at her season average of 7. We still have 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Royals continue to stay in man. And Alish called for a foul. The ball seemed to go over the head of Elise Hawk, and said Alish pushed her, so Cora picks up her third foul, and junior Molly Ryder is going to check into the ball game. Molly had a big triple in the first half. Jokum's shot contested by Hillbrands inside. Bork being pressured. Ball's loose. Loose ball foul is going to be called on foul is going to be called on Molly Ryder. It's Molly's first. Nope, Harpenaugh. Excuse me, Taylor Harpenaugh picks up the foul. It's her first. Jokum's inside. Her shot's contested again. She's had a tough time trying to shoot over Hillbrands tonight. Here's Bork, swings it around. Lecce. Here's Ryder. She goes inside right away to Hillbrands. She's tripped up. No foul. And Bork fouled on the other block. Jalen going to go back to the free throw line herself. 17 fouls on the Hawks. That's the third personal foul on Paige Daigle. First free throw off the mark for Jalen. Bork off the mark on that one as well. Hawk tracks down the rebound. 41-20, the Royals lead with a minute 35 to go here, third quarter. The dribble drive on a pick and roll. And Cassidy Hagerman just all over the place here. She ended up passing that ball to herself as Jokums couldn't get it on the roll. Ends up forcing up a shot to get the foul called here. That one's going to go on Kirsten Lecce. It's Lecce's first foul. Hagerman gets the first free throw to go. Seconds off the mark. And Jokums called for a push as Maya Holmes ends up on the floor. And that is going to be the fifth foul on Jokums as she fouls out of the ball game here with a minute 27 to go in the third quarter. It's been a physical game and a lot of fouls called on both teams. 8th team foul on the Hawks. Maya Holmes is going to have a front end of a 1-and-1. That's off the mark. There's a rebound for Gruters. Daigle in the front court, double screen. Shot no good there, and a good rebound by Lecce. She gets it to Bork. Jalen's going to take her time. Had Holmes and Ryder decided to not push the ball ahead. Gets into Lecce, and she travels, dragging her pivot foot. Molly and Maya were ahead of the pack. She should have just pushed it up, but Royals, yet another turnover. The girls need to take care of the ball better than what they are here. A lot of pressure being put on by HMS. Hawks go inside to Gruters, and she travels with it as she tries squaring up to the basket. Gives it right back to the Lady Royals. Here's Harpenaugh. She wants to go all the way with it. And they're going to call push off on Harpenaugh. It's Taylor's second foul here. Player control foul. No free throws, even though the Hawks are in the bonus too. And a charge called the other way as Maya Holmes was waiting for Hagerman. coming on the screen. Hagerman's been out of control in a couple of drives there, and she gets called for it there. It's her third. 17 fouls called here in the third quarter. Olsen gets it inside to Harpenaugh. She gets it over to Maya. Kicks it out. Lecce's jumper. Got it to go. 10 seconds to go, third quarter. Down to 5. It's a dribble. Hagerman's going to fire a long three. That's off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter of play. The Royals continue to stretch their lead. 22 is their largest lead of the night here. 43-21 at the end of 3. We'll be right back here after this commercial break for fourth quarter action.
And Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
And we're back here at the HMS High School Gymnasium for War Eagle Conference basketball. Lady Royals lead 43-21 here after 3. The Hawks do have one player fouled out, and Hannah Jokums, the leading scorer for their team. The Hawks will be without her in the fourth quarter. HMS to inbound the ball. Kaylee Pearson brings it up, being guarded by Bork. Back cut there by Daigle. She's going to pull up on the floater. No good. Hilbrand's battling with Gruters there, and the ball belongs to the Royals out of bounds. Third quarter has seen 17 team fouls, 9 on the Hawks, 8 on the Royals, along with multiple turnovers. Has not been a real good flow to this ball game here, especially in the second half. It's gotten awfully physical inside of this girls' game. Royals try going inside to Hillbrands on their first possession and turn it over. And we're going to have a hold called on Hillbrands inside. That's going to be Ellie's third foul. Hillbrands are 16 points on the night to lead all scorers. Gruters at the line for 1-and-1, and that's off the mark. And Ellie grabs the rebound and got smacked across the arm. No foul there, but Maya Holmes is going to get 2 free throws here. Another foul on the Hawks, and there puts the Royals, both teams are in the double bonus the rest of the way. That one goes on Pearson. It's just, it's her 4th foul. First free throw from Maya is good. Holmes gets both free throws to go. Maya's done a great job stepping into the starting lineup since Dreckman's gone down the last 2 weeks and played very well. Had a fantastic game Friday night against Tanton. Mason brings it all the way across the court. Leaves it for Pearson. Daigle with it. Left wing here. Hawks continue to be patient in the half court. And I think we're going to have a push-off or a, call a charge on Daigle or a push-off. And that's going to be Page's 4th foul. The Hawks already have 1 player fouled out. They got 2 more with 4 fouls here. Still 6:45 to go in the ball game. Royals doing a good job of moving it in the half court against the zone. And Bork's going to be bumped out top by Mason. Jalen's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. And Bork gets the first to go. Jalen's just a junior. He's been a staple in the starting lineup all season long. Seconds off the mark, and the Hawks are in the front court. Here's Lux right away inside. She has a bunny she can't knock down. Rebound and put back is good there by Gruters. She's able to clean up the miss. 46-23. 6 minutes to go, fourth quarter. There's a lob pass again for Hillbrands, and she's able to finish in traffic. Ellie continues to use her size as an advantage here. To her advantage, specifically. Daigle fires a triple and knocks it down. 7 points on the night for her. And now Daigle swats that one away from Hillbrands. As Royals continue to get it to her. Try getting it to her. Ellie, 18 points on the night. Taylor with 12. Those are the only two in double figures. Mason, her three's off the mark. Gruters with the rebound inside. Will stay with the Hawks as it goes off of Holmes' leg. Subs come in here for the Hawks. Inbound is Masbergen. Goes to Mason out front to Pearson. There's Lux on a screen. And now Maya comes over to help him on the curl, and she's going to get called for the foul. At this point, if you're the Royals, just give them the shots here, because they're not shooting it particularly well anyways. That's Holmes' fourth foul. The Royals need to worry about staying out of foul trouble. Masbergen misses the first free throw attempt. Darby's 3 of 7 from the line on the year. The second rolls in. The Hawks have scored the last 4 points here. Mason with the foul as she bumps Faith Olson out front. Faith's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. 3 fouls on Mason. She's also scored 3 points on the night. Faith rattles that one in. Olson, once again, the lone senior, averages 4 points per game. She gets the second to go as well. Only a 40% free throw shooter on the season. She steps up and knocks both of them down. The lead up to 23. See if the Royals can clean it up here on the defensive end. And Bork does a good job of knocking that one away. Just goes out of bounds. Some of the Royal fans not real happy with the physicality of this ball game, and certainly affected the flow of it. That one's knocked out of bounds by Bork again. Jalen being active on the defensive end. That was Pearson trying to go in the lane with it, and it's stripped away by Bork. They're going to lob it up to Ellie. Over to Faith. Her long jumper is good. Olson knocks down another bucket. Faith's having a great game tonight. 6 points for the senior. There's a drive by Pearson, and she travels on the baseline with nowhere to go. Subs coming in for both teams. Bork and Olson take a breather as Kirsten Lecce and Molly Ryder check back into the ball game. The Hawks in a zone defense extending that full court, and they're going to cause a turnover. Lecce throws it away into the back court in an over-back call as Alish quickly grabs it before it turns into a transition. Harpenaugh comes out for the ball game as Bell Olson checks in. Bell, just a freshman, getting some good minutes. They better be ready to play tonight when they get in there at the physicality. What's going on? Olivia Gruters knocks down the elbow jumper for the Hawks. Gruters has 6 points on the night. They're extending the zone as Alice dribbling around. A couple of backdoor cuts, and Bell Olson can't get the baseline jumper to go as it rims out. 2 good backdoor passes there. Got Olson a good look on the baseline, just couldn't get it to go. Inbounds pass knocked away by Lux. Alish to inbound the ball. She lobs it up to Ellie. And Hilbrands is bumped. She's going to go to the line for 2 more free throws. We're not going to have the stats for free throw attempts in a game, but this one's got to be up there for a season high. Ellie gets the first to go. And the second rims in. Hilbrands, the sophomore post player with 20 points on the night. Ellie's had a heck of a ball game. Here's Daigle using a screen. She hits Lux on the slip. Hilbrands blocks it, but the follow-up is good again by Gruters. 2 baskets in a row for Gruters. She's got 8. 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. MMCRU a 54-31 lead. Alish fouled 25 feet from the basket. Hagerman continues to apply pressure out front and picks up her 4th foul of the night. Alish's first free throw off the mark. And it looks like Hannah Niedermeyer's checked into the ball game for the Royals as Hilbrands goes out for a breather. Alish gets the second to rattle in. Cora 2 points on the night on 2 free throws. 2 of 4 from the line. The Hawks work a high-low here and eventually kick it out. That one's knocked away by Alish. Cora's going to pull it out as she has nowhere to go. They swing it around. Molly Ryder kicks it to Bell. Really swinging around the key. Nobody's really looking to shoot here with 2:20 to go. Ball deflected out of bounds there by Harders. And a few of the subs going to come in for the Hawks here now. It's 32. Bryn Weber checks into the ball game. Bell Olson here in the corner. Kicks it out to Alish. They swing it around. Niedermeyer, Ryder, Alish, Bell Olson, and Kirsten Lecce in the ball game here for the Royals to finish this one out. And Cora with the steal in the backcourt. Her layup is good. And that's the freshman's first field goal of the night. A nice swipe there from Cora to get the easy 2. Elise Hawk with it in the corner, being guarded by Kirsten Lecce. Ball swung around the key and thrown away here by the HMS Hawks. More subs coming in for the Royals. 1 minute, 17 seconds to go in this ball game. It looks like Avery Schlinger is checked in. Mackenzie Meyer, Hannah Niedermeyer still on the floor. Hannah Piggott. And trying to see where Tori Teneger is our last one here. Here's Piggott being trapped by half court. Gives it to Schlinger, and that pass stolen away. Layup up and good there by Harders. And a timeout called just to get some more subs into the ball games for HMS. Looks like Ashley Vermeer's checked in. Bryn Weber still on the floor. Emily Otto. And two other post players I don't even have in my program here, so a lot of girls getting into the ball game here as both benches are cleared for the last minute. 40 seconds to go. Royals lead 57-33. And a blocking foul is going to be called. That might have been called on Piggott. Either Piggott or Niedermeyer picked that one up. First free throw is no good. For Bryn Weber, just a freshman guard. Her second off the front iron. Niedermeyer, a good strong rebound inside for the Royals. Into Avery Schlinger to bring the ball up the floor. Here's Mackenzie Meyer. Dribbles back up top. Gives it back to Schlinger. Avery dribbling. And a 5-second call. She's pressured out front. Pressured out front and enough to get a 5-second call and a turnover on the Royals. 12 seconds to go in the ball game. Another hard drive by HMS, and we're going to swing it around, and the clock's going to end up running out. The shot's off the mark to end the ball game. That's going to do it for the first game of the doubleheader tonight. The Royals improved to 18-0. Wasn't always pretty at times. Took a lot of free throws, but the Lady Royals improved to 18-0 on the season and stay perfect with a 57-33 win. We'll be right back here with the Pizza Ranch postgame show after this.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Barb Cave, owner of Country Creations, and we offer in-house screen print, embroidery, art, and digitizing to help you promote yourself and ask us about our fundraising ideas. From t-shirts to caps and jackets, koozies, pens, mini footballs, cooler bags, #1 hand, bumper stickers, and more, we can help cheer you on. For more information, call us at 712-376-4000 or email us at ctycreations@evertech.net.
Or call 1-844-833-7675.
And welcome back here to the Pizza Ranch postgame show, live from Hartley. We're in between ball games, and the MMCRU Lady Royals improved to 18-0 on the season. Stay perfect as the seedings will come out here in the next couple days. For districts, the Lady Royals sure to be involved in the top 8 now. 18-0 on the season, and a win tonight by the final score of 57-33. Our statistics aren't completely up and working, so I'm going to try to do the best I can from memory here. But Lady Royals jumped out to a 14-2 advantage after the first quarter. Stretched that to a 30-11 advantage at halftime. They did outscore the Hawks just 13-10 in the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, really stretched it out and gained a couple of their largest lead of the game a couple different times there in that fourth frame, and came up with the final score of 57-33. My best statistics here from memory is going to be tough, but bear with me here. Taylor Hartman, I believe, had 16 points. Faith Olson, 6 points. Molly Ryder, 3 points. Jalen Bork had 8. Cora Alish had 4. Maya, I believe, had 2 baskets. I believe 4 points for Maya on the night. And Ellie Hilbrands leads the way again with 20 points for the Lady Royals. The Hawks were the best point totals I have for HMS. Paige Daigle, she ended up with more than 2 points, but Paige Daigle scored. Jasmine Lux, a great effort on the night on the rebounds on the glass. We should have these final stats here. I'm gonna keep working on that for us. Five points for Daigle, 2 for Jasmine Lux, 1 for Hagerman, 3 for Mason, 2 for Lydia Harters, 1 point for Darby Masbergen, 8 for Olivia Gruters, and that rounds out the scoring for HMS. Final on that one, 57-33. The Royals once again improved to 18-0, 9-0 in conference play. They will look for the 10th and final victory on Friday night at Lamar's Galen. Once again, we'll have Coach Lecce and one of the players join us here for an interview, either at after their post-game team meeting or at halftime of the boys' game. We'll try to get that interview here and get coaches' thoughts on the ball game. Plus, looking ahead here at Lamar's Galen and South O'Brien next Tuesday night at home to wrap up the regular season for the Royals. Minutes till tip of the boys game here. This is the Pizza Ranch pregame show, and thank you to our several other sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. The Marcus Pizza Ranch, Farmer State Bank, Real Estate and Insurance Agency, Holzhauer Motors, Smith Insurance Services and Grinnell Mutual, Marcus Eye Care, Country Creations, United Bank of Iowa, Heartland Care Center, Details by Carrie Lux, Schmelling Construction, Weatherall Manufacturing, and Mike Olson Construction. Just a reminder, we encourage our viewers to subscribe to this YouTube channel to receive broadcast notifications for future MMCRU events. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back with short pregame show as we get set to tip off the boys game here in 10 minutes. We'll be right back after this.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Working with family every day because you become family at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn, a family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years, specializing in custom hydraulic cylinder manufacturing. Their desire to produce top-quality products coupled with second-to-none customer service has allowed them to expand to a more than 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. If you are looking for a rewarding opportunity with competitive pay, apply today at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
And welcome back here to the Pizza Ranch post or pregame show, however you want to look at it. MMCRU Lady Royals win tonight's first contest 57-33. Other action from around the War Eagle Conference tonight. Lamar's Galen Catholic is traveling to Akron Westfield, in which would be a entertaining girls game there. Keep in mind, the Royals will visit Galen for the first and only time on Friday night. Obviously, the game here tonight between your Royals and the Hartley Melvin Sanborn Hawks. Remsen St. Mary's is in Hinton tonight to take on the Hinton Blackhawks. And the last game on the War Eagle Conference slate tonight, South O'Brien up in Hall visiting Trinity Christian. And South O'Brien still on the schedule here. Next Tuesday, they will be in Marcus to visit the Royals. That's what's going on around the area tonight for War Eagle Conference action. And we have our players. We do have Coach Lecce. She made it here, and a couple players with her tonight. First of all, Coach, congratulations on the win. The Lady Royals improved to 18-0 on the season.
Yep. I
can't even get the words out of my mouth. A bigger reason for celebration here is because you guys keep a perfect record with the district brackets coming out here in the next couple of days.
Yes. We're excited for them to come out hopefully tomorrow or the next day. We're not sure. Usually they're a little later in the day, but that's okay. We're going to be looking every hour of the day probably to see when we're playing. So we're excited to find out.
And that should put the Lady Royals as the number 1 seed in the sub-state, I believe. So being a top 8 team, hopefully get a couple home games out of it, possibly too.
Yes, that'll be a lot of fun.
And just to go back to tonight's game a little bit, Coach, did you have the same mindset? It looked like you guys continue to look for Ellie inside, use the size advantage, did a good job of getting it to her. Was that something that you guys really wanted to do coming into the ball game yet again?
Yes, definitely. That's one thing that we always look for. Ellie's a great player down low, and yeah, she was a high scorer tonight. But she couldn't do it without her teammates, and she knows that. She does such a great job down there. We also focused on our defense. We really needed to work on defense this week, and we really did. And I think we've been really striving with our defense and keep up jamming the cutters, etc. So things that we needed to work on tonight. They're a very aggressive team. HMS is very, very good at that, and we needed to box out a little better. And I think that's going to make us better for the long run.
Yeah, I was going to say, defensively, I thought you guys played really well. Were unable to finish a couple of the possessions on the glass and gave up some second, third chances, but overall played very well defensively.
Yes, thank you.
The last thing I'll tell, or just to ask you about, they played that zone defense. They were very aggressive with it. It seemed like the girls were making some passes over top of defenders or trying to skip maybe one person and making that pass to the next teammate over around the key, and it resulted in some turnovers. Did you think the girls were a little careless with the basketball tonight?
I think so, a little bit. We've talked about that in practice, that they're going to anticipate those passes and we have to go to the pass. But, I think eventually we started figuring things out a little bit more, but it was just a mental block that something happened. And, basketball's a game of mistakes. Yeah. So you know what? They're going to learn from it, and they're going to thrive.
Absolutely. Tough environment to play in. Like you said, that style to play against is awfully difficult. I thought the Lady Royals held their composure very well, and in the grand scheme of things did really well and came out with a 24-point win. You can't complain about that.
No, definitely not.
Congratulations, Coach. 18-0. Royals keep the season perfect. Go to Lamar's on Friday night for another tough one with the Jays.
Sounds good. Have fun. Listen.
Thanks, Coach. And first joining us with Joining us tonight is lone senior Faith Olson. Faith, I thought you gave some excellent minutes tonight, 6 points, I believe, for you. I guess coming into tonight's ball game, what were some of the things that you were looking to do? It looked like you were hunting your shot just a little bit more against that zone offense or zone defense.
Yes, I knew since Emily has been out that everyone's had to step up a little bit, and so I needed to take some more chances and start shooting the ball more.
And yeah, you stepped into a couple of soft spots in that zone and really knocked them down. I guess I'll just go ahead and move past tonight and look ahead at Galen. Obviously, you guys, I think, split with them last year in a little bit of a rivalry. What's the girls' mindset coming into the team's mindset coming into that game Friday night?
You know, we know they're going to be scrappy, and they always seem to do really good against us for some reason. So we just have to play our game, play how we know we can play, and we should be fine.
And having the record you guys are in your ranking, you're going to have that bullseye on your back every night, so no doubt about they're going to bring their A game, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, Faith. Congratulations on tonight's win. Lady Royals are 18-0.
Yes, thank you.
That was senior wing player Faith Olson, and now joined by junior, I can call you a post player, right, Jalen?
Sure.
Jalen Bork here. Jay, I'm not sure. Our stats weren't working the greatest. I think he had 6 or 8 points, maybe 8 points on the night. But more important than that, defensively, I thought you were very, very good.
Yeah, we kind of changed up our game after we lost Emily, so we're all having to step it up and take different positions and just try new things and keep the ball rolling.
And just tell us a little bit about the style of game. I know they were very aggressive, and it just seemed like the game got awfully physical. A lot of foul calls. How'd you keep your composure?
We really just tried to remember like where we're starting, and we have to just prepare for other games after this, so we're just trying to do the little things right and just stay healthy and stay safe.
And big one Thursday or Friday night over in Lamar's against Galen. You know, I asked Faith about this, but it's a bit of a rivalry game. You know you're going to get their best shot. What's got to be your mindset coming into that one?
We just have to go in strong. We always play a little bit differently in their gym, so we just got to keep our heads right and play like we know we can. And
it's an awfully tough place to play.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Jalen. Junior Jalen Bork had 7 points on the night, and the Lady Royals improved to 18-0 with a 57-33 win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Able to be joined there by Coach Jillian Lecce, senior Faith Olson, lone senior on the team Faith Olson, and junior Jalen Bork. Faith and Jalen had great games tonight, especially on the defensive end, but Olson able to knock down a couple of jumpers and add some little mustard to the offensive end, I guess you would call it. So knocking out a couple jumpers. Great game for those two, and the ladies improved to 18-0, 57-33. We are about ready here to start the boys' game. Under a minute to go on that one, and we are going to look at your Farmers State Bank starting lineups here. First for the Royal guys. See if I can find my program. Be the first thing. There we go. And your Farmers State Bank starting lineups for the MMCRU Royal boys. Starting at one guard, a 5'9" junior, Cade Pepper. At another guard, a 5'6" sophomore, Keegan Stevens. In the post, the 6-foot sophomore, Preston Astidius. On one wing, the other wing, 6-foot freshman, Camden Steffen. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Royals, a 5'11" freshman, Derek Goff. The Royal boys are coached by Cam Kuchel, who's assisted by Jacob Fiddler. Royals come into this one at 3-14 on the season. That is your Farmers State Bank starting lineups for the MMCRU Royal boys. And Hartley's going to counter here. Starting lineups for the HMS Hawks. Starting at point guard, number 13, a 5'11" freshman, Cooper Ebel. Starting in the post, the 6'6" forward, senior Nick Smythe. On the other block, number 23, the 6'4" junior Bennett Hawk. In the post for the Hawks, number 32, 6'4" freshman Lance Behrens. And rounding out the starting lineups for the Hawks, the 6'3" guard Samuel Hawk. Samuel, a senior. The Hawks are coached by Mark Peterson, assisted by Tom Lydiak. Hartley Melvin Sanborn brings a 5-11 record into tonight's boys game. Currently on a 4-game losing streak. The last win for the Hawks was in Marcus 2.5 weeks ago when they knocked off the Royals 76-54. Looks like Steffens and the freshman Lance Barron set to tip to start things off. And we're underway in the boys game. Barons wins the tip, and the Hawks are in the front court. Royals come out in a 3-2 zone. And here's Ebel. He gets in the lane. His shot, no good, but he draws the foul. That one is going to go on. Looks like Derek Goff given the foul. It's the freshman's first. And Ebel knocks down the first free throw. Cooper scores 6 points per game on the year. It is a 69% free throw shooter. Gets both to go, and the Hawks have the first two of the night. Royals in motion here. Goff fires a three. That's long. And rebound for Jordan Ortega. Ortega actually getting a start tonight. Here he is with the ball, and they go to the corner. That's a three-point attempt. Long, no good by Samuel Hawk, and Derek Goff with the board. Cade Pepper into the front court. Cade, the lone upperclassman for this Royals team, had just 6 points in Friday night's loss to Hinton. Need to try to get him more involved tonight. He's going to need to score if the Royals want to have a chance. Foul called on Bennett Hawk, his first. And here's Steffen. He knocks down the baseline jumper off the inbounds play. Royals tied up at 2. Hawks swinging around the top of the key. They get it into the high post. Here's Barons, the step through, and he lays it in. Lance Barons, the leading scorer at 12 points per game from this Hawks team. Stevens hits Goff on the curl. Derek, a little out of control, going into the defender and draws nothing but glass on that one. They go in the high post for Barons again. He's going to dump it down. Easy lay-in for Bennett Hawk. Finishes with the left, and that's what the Hawks did in this first go around between the two. Good hard take from Steffen. He draws the foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. That foul's called on Barons. It's his first and the team's second. The first time these two teams met in Marcus, Barons was a load for the Royals to handle. Lance ended up with 31 points, 7 rebounds that night. Nick Smythe, the only other double-digit scorer at 10 points. And Steffen knocks down the second. That contest, the Royals only trailed by 3 at the end of the first and trailed by 12 at the half. They got to try to keep that closer to be within striking distance tonight. There's Hockey, gets it into Barons on a good seal. An extra pass there to the other Hawk. And Steffen all the way coast to coast. Cam lays it in. He's got the first 5 for the Royals. Good finish with the left hand from the freshman. Now steals it away. Here goes Cam the other direction. He goes all the way in, lays it in around Ortega. Stefan was 7. Stefan 7, the Hawks 6. Jumping passes here and being aggressive. And now Casey Nix knocks it away from Barons in the high post. Good hands defensively from KC. Here's Cam. He wants to drive again. And they're going to call an offensive foul on the push. Cam extended his forearm and he gets called for it. It's his first foul. Hawks swing it around here. Ebel, he goes to the corner. It's Samuel Hawk. Gets it to Bennett Hawk. His 3 off the mark. And Astidius comes out of it. He wants to go all the way. He pulls him out. Pepper, a wide open look. Top of the key, knocks it down. Cade with his first 3 of the night. The Royals with a 10-6 lead here. The 4:30 mark of the first quarter. Another 3-point attempt. That's off the mark. And a good box out by the sophomore Astidius. And Barron's going to get called for his second foul. And the freshman picks up 2 first quarter fouls, and he's going to go to the bench. As they bring in Cale Jacobsma. He's 6'4". A lot of height on this HMS squad. Casey Nix on the left wing. HMS has changed to his own defense here to switch things up. Samuel Hawk with the kick. Right at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter, Royals lead 10-6. Here's Stevens with it. And that ball's deflected by Cooper Ebel and out of bounds. Royals retain possession, and Derek Goff comes back into the game as Keegan Stevens goes to the bench for a breather. Pepper gets it into Stefan. And they get it back to Cade. 3 in the corner. That's off the back iron. Cam with the offensive rebound. And he throws it away, trying to get it to Astidius on the backside. Good effort from the Royals. Getting a second chance, just turn it over. Got to cash in on those opportunities. Here's Hawk with it, goes inside to Jacobs Mug, gets it back to Hawk. He gets a pass to the other Hawk, and it's stripped by the Royals out of bounds. HMS retains possession here. Ortega and Ebel come out in favor of Mason Brinkman and Samuel Hine. Here's Hine with it at the top of the key. Looking at the corner, Jacobsma has it stolen away from Astidius. Preston all the way, leaves it for Goff. His shot, no good. And a foul called. A good run out by the Royals off the turnover. Astidius leads the charge. And Goff goes to the line for 2. Derek, he cooled down, had a rough night on Friday against Hinton, but he's played some good minutes the last couple weeks. Derek gets the first to go. Goff averaging 5.5 points per game. Stefan comes out as Keegan Stevens checks back in. Second one rims out. And the Hawks take possession here. Mason Brinkman brings it over the timeline. 3-point attempt. Up and off the mark for Jacobsma. Offensive rebound for the Hawks, and they save the possession. Hine with it in the quarter. Back to Hawk. Cross-court pass finds its way through. And now it's thrown away by Bennett Hawk. Another turnover from HMS. Pretty good ball movement. They just have not been able to find a clean look. Kind of a 1-3-1 zone here that they drop back into a 2-3. Fastidious with it in the corner. He drives in. His floater is too hard off the glass. One chance and done for the Royals. High post entry. And banks it in. That was Junior Bennett Hawk, the bank shot. Royals lead 11-8. 2:10 to go first quarter. Ball moving around. There's Goff, the jumper, no good from 18 feet. Fastidious able to grab the offensive board. There's Pepper, 3 from the corner, no good. Fastidious tracks it down. His foot slides out of bounds and it'll belong to HMS. Good hustle by the sophomore. Couldn't stay in bounds though. Jacobsma cross court to Ortega. He goes right back to him. He's going to fire a triple. That's off the mark, and Stefan with the board. Cam wants to push it. Cross court pass to Goff. Derek's 3. That's off the mark. A good look from Derek. And now it's saved in bounds right under the basket. And Stefan lays it in. Cam's got 9 here in the first quarter. Royals lead 13-8. He's a cross-court pass to Hine. Drives baseline, he's cut off. Now a three-pointer by Hawk. That's short. Cam with the offensive board, and he's going to slow it down, but it's knocked away and stolen. Jacobsma with it. A 2-on-3. He pulls up for 3. That's off the mark, and Fastidious with the rebound. The Hawks didn't have numbers there, pulled up for a triple and couldn't get it to go. Pepper drives into the lane and throws it away. Too much traffic there for Preston to be able to handle it. .50 seconds to go, first quarter. There's a high post entry. Unable to do much with it. Get it back in there. Now to Hine. His 3 from the corner is good. Samuel Hine, the junior, knocks down a triple. And it's 13-11. 30 seconds to go. See if the Royals hold for 1. Fastidious with it in the corner. Gets it out to Stevens. Gets it to Goff. And they give it to Cam at the top of the key. Being guarded tightly by Brinkman. Cam gets it back. He fires a triple. Knocks it down. Stefan is on fire here in the first quarter. 2 seconds. Hine, 3. That's off the mark. Got a pretty good look at it and couldn't get it to go. The Royals led by a 12-point first quarter effort by freshman Cam Steffens. Leads this one 16-11 on the Smith Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back after this commercial break for second quarter action.
Planning a wedding or special event? Bring your inspiration photos to us at Details Custom Print Studio in downtown Marcus. Not only do we handcraft amazing stationery plus one-of-a-kind favors and decor, but we can help add wow factor to your centerpieces, cakes, and backdrops with our new laser capabilities. Local business customers love our fresh ideas and marketing too. Talk with us about updated business cards, eye-catching product labels, promotional mailers, or banners. Reach out to us on Facebook at Details Custom Print Studio or visit us in downtown Marcus.
And welcome back here to Hartley. A great effort in the first quarter by the Royal boys. And they lead this one 16-11 behind Cam Steffens' 12 points. Stefan also has 3 rebounds. Pepper 3 points. Fastidious yet to score, but a 4-rebound effort in the first quarter. Royals really getting after it here out of the gate. They'll have the ball to start the second quarter. The Hawks in a 2-3 zone. They turn up the defensive pressure. Casey Nix with it. Stevens goes inside to Nix, and then Nix wasn't ready for it. And a quick turnover on the Royals. Coach Kuchel not happy with that possession out of the timeout. Here's Hine. He's open for a 3 in the corner and knocks it down again. Samuel Hine with a second 3 from the same spot. It's just a 2-point advantage at 16-14. Here's Stephan. He's going to fire a triple. That's long. And Ortega with the board. And Astidius with the steal. His lane. Good for the sophomore, Preston Astidius. Ortega had it, and he came from behind and knocked his pass away. And able to have the body control to lay it in. And there's Jacobsma. Gets inside for 2. The big fella showing some post moves there as he fired 3 threes in the first quarter. Pepper, he goes inside to Astidius. Kicks it back out to Cade. Good ball movement. Stevens with the baseline jumper. That's long. And Jacobsma comes up with the board, and the Hawks look to push here as Cooper Ebel's back in the ball game. Ebel gets it in the corner here to Hine. And Ebel wants to drive again, leaves it for Hine. Royals run him off his spot this time, and the pass goes through Bennett Hawk's hands. Samuel Hawk's hands, and a turnover on the over and back. Pepper with it up top, swinging around the perimeter. Here's Astidius. He didn't want any part of Jacobsma there. Now Preston, he puts it on the floor. Finally finds its way to Pepper. A good look, and he knocks it down. Pepper knocks down the triple. We have a foul on the floor. It appears to be on HMS. Now the officials are going to talk about it here. The whistle blew with the ball in the air. That 3 should count, and the Royals should get the ball back. That's exactly what's happening here. The 3-pointer by Cade Pepper is good, and a foul on the floor to go with it on Jacobsma. It's his first, the Hawks' 15th foul. So the Royals hit the 3, and they're going to get the ball back and inbound it on the baseline. Here's Cam being guarded by Ortega. He kicks it out. Here's Pepper, another 3. In and out for Cade. Boy, that could have been a 6-point possession if that one fell. Good look, just didn't fall. Samuel Hawk, the dribble 3. No good on that jump shot. And Pepper with the strong rebound. And HMS back into a man defense. Here's Nix all the way, and his shot's blocked by Samuel Hawk. And here's Ebel. He wants to push it. Royals do a good job defensively in transition. Here's Hine. He's had the hot hand. That one's off the mark. Royals get lucky after leaving him open. Stevens goes inside. He's trapped. Pass deflected and goes off the rim. And finally ends up in the hands of HMS. Hawks get it inside there to Behrens. His shot rims out. And we're going to have a foul called on the putback. The freshman's turned his physicality up. Gets himself to the free throw line. That one's going to go on sophomore Preston Astidius. His first. The Royals' 3rd team foul. Barron's first free throw rattles in. Bennett Hawk checks in for Samuel Hine. Barron's second free throw is in and out. Derek Goff back in the ball game for the Royals. They got the same starting 5 on. There's Stephan. He leaves it for Cade. Pepper, 3 off the back iron. Good look, just didn't fall. Long skip pass to the corner. They're going to go back to Ortega. Decides against it. And there's a 3-point attempt for Hawk. That's off the mark short. And the run out for Stephan. He lays it in for 2. Good look up by Pepper. And Cam lays it in. 14 points for Stephan here in the first half. 23-17 Royals lead with 4 minutes to go until halftime. Ebel lines up a triple and knocks it down. HMS able to respond. Royals push it ahead. Goff goes inside. His shot's blocked. Fastidious stripped, but retains possession. Swing it around. Pepper has it stripped. And the Royals put it in play from under the basket. Swinging around, here's Cam. He spins into traffic and it's swatted out of his hand. Out of bounds again. These teams have seen enough video on Steph and they want to stop that dribble drive. It's tough to do. Here he goes again, up and good. Stephen with the up and under on the baseline. And he has 16 of the Royals' 25 here in the first half. Ortega back to Ebel. He goes inside the Barons. And they're going to call a foul on the Royals here. And it's going to go on Pepper. It's Cade Pepper's first foul. Royals 14 foul. Nobody has more than one here so far. Royals go for the steal there. And Hawk, indecisive, ends up dragging his pivot foot for the travel. Royals a 5-point lead in the ball here at the 3-minute mark. Need to take advantage of their opportunities and continue to have good possessions here at this end of the floor. Stephen is stripped by Ebel. Hawk up with it, and it's stripped right back from Stephen. Cam all the way. Lays it in, and it's no good with the left hand. And out of bounds to the Hawks. Good hard take from Stephen. He just couldn't finish it at the rack. And a missed opportunity for the Royals. Long three from Ebel. In and out. One thing the Royals are doing with that 2-3 zone, really packing it in against the size. And so far, HMS not able to consistently knock down the three to make them pay for it. Here's Cam. He goes inside, dishes it to Astidius. And Astidius can't get the shot to go. They're going to call a foul on the floor before the shot. That foul is going to go on Bennett Hawk. It's his second. HMS with 16 fouls. The next one, the Royals will have a 1-and-1. Subs coming in both ways. Stephen gets a breather here. Pepper checks back into the ball game. Casey Nix also in. Pepper a three from the corner. That's short. And Hawk with a... That one's Samuel Hawk, the senior, with the board. Ball moving around. They got Ebel on the wing and off the point guard position. Here's Hine. His three from the other corner, no good. Barron's offensive rebound and the putback's good. HMS is countered here with 4 shooters and Barron's inside. And it paid off that possession. Got 2 good looks at it. The second was an easy lay-in. Goff with it on the wing. Swings it over to Nix. Here's Astidius in the corner. Gets it to Pepper. He wants to drive in. His right-handed floater in and out. Good look from Cade. Loved the move, just couldn't get that one to go down. They go inside to Barron's in the high post. Now cross-court pass. And finds Hine again in the corner. That one's off the mark. Hawk with the offensive rebound. Here's Brickman. He throws it away. But they track it down. They go inside to Ebel. He leaves it for Barron's. His shot's no good. Draws the foul on Casey Nix. Too much of a size advantage there, and Nix had to foul him to prevent the basket. Casey's first foul. 5 team fouls on the Royals. Barron's first free throw is off the mark. Lance just 1 of 3 from the line tonight. He's a 72% free throw shooter on the season. The big guy has 5 points and 3 rebounds here. Make it 6 as he knocks the second down. They're going to give him a breather as they bring in Jacobsma. 50 seconds to go here in the half. Royals at 25-23 lead. Swing it around. Here's Goff. Pass is almost jumped. I think Coach Cooch wants him hold for one. Nix fires a long 3. It's way off the mark. Casey's long on that attempt, and HMS 20 seconds in the ball here. They do look like they want to hold for one. A 2-point advantage for the Royals. Brinkman with it up top, swings it around. Ebels, elbow jumper's good with 5 seconds. Nix going to take a couple dribbles here. Passes it. Fastidious at the buzzer, no good. The Royals led by as many as 7 in the first half, but HMS has a shot fall from Cooper Ebel with 5 seconds to go in the half to tie it up. Halftime score, MMCRU and HMS tied at 25. We'll be right back here with the Holzhauer's halftime show after this commercial break.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
This is Logan Patterson from United Bank of Iowa's Marcus office. United Bank of Iowa has been ranked the #1 ag bank in Iowa for the past 15 years based on ag loan volume. We have a strong commitment to agriculture and have been financing agriculture for generations, from your first 4-H, livestock, through retirement. If you are looking for ag financing, we are ready to listen. Our employees have a commitment to agriculture and the industry knowledge and experience you deserve. Stop in and see us in Marcus, Cleghorn, or in any of our 33 locations. United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
And welcome back here to the Holzhauer's halftime show. We are at halftime of the second game of tonight's doubleheader, the boys game, where MMCRU and HMS are locked up in a tie at 25. Royals jumped out to a lead here after one. They led that 16-11. HMS able to outscore the Royals 14-9 in the second quarter and tie things up here at the break. Royals led in scoring by Cam Steffens, 16 points, 4 rebound effort. 6 points for Cade Pepper on 2 3-pointers. Cade also with 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Preston Astidius, 2 points, 7 rebounds and 2 assists. Preston, great effort on the glass tonight, especially for being outsized, doing a great job of getting after it. And freshman Derek Goff, 1 point and 1 rebound for the freshman. HMS led in scoring by Cooper Ebel, 7 points and 3 rebounds. Ebel has 2 assists. 6 points both for Lance Behrens and Samuel Hine. Behrens, 6 points and 3 rebounds for the big guy. 4 points for Bennett Hawk and 3 rebounds. 2 points for Cale Jacobsma and 1 rebound. 3 rebounds for Samuel Hawk as he's doing the work on the glass. Royals doing a great job defensively against the bigs for being outsized, playing very good defensively, taking advantage on the offensive end of their opportunities for the most part here. Continue to clean it up, get some shots to go, and they're going to have a shot in this one. A great first half from the Royal guys. As we look ahead to district play for the Royal boys, that pod, they are in the District 1 Northwest Iowa region here. Akron Westfield, Galen Catholic, George Little Rock, Hinton, Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn, Kingsley Pearson, MMCRU, South O'Brien, and Trinity Christian are your District 1 participants. On the other side of that sub-state, Bishop Garrigan of Algona ranks second in Class 1A, Glidden Ralston, Grettinger Terrell, Ruthven Ayrshire, Harris Lake Park, Newell Fonda, Peyton Cherdan, Fort Dodge St. Edmunds, Storm Lake St. Mary's, and West Bend Mallard. The only team, the other Northwest area region is District 16, features Lawton Bronson, Ridgeview, River Valley, Siouxland Christian, Remsen St. Mary's, West Monona of Ottawa, West Wood of Sloan, Whiting, and Woodbury Central from Mobile. And then that one goes south for the sub-state, so your further south schools. The Royals, every team in their district they have seen this year. That will, let me see here if I can find out exactly when district play starts. See, district play should start here in the next couple weeks. We do have regular season games left at Lamar's Galen on Friday night for a boy-girl doubleheader, and then we will be back in Marcus next Tuesday night for the regular season finale for the girls in a boy-girl doubleheader against South O'Brien. The MMCRU boys still have one regular season game left after that. A week from Friday, they will go to Kingsley Pearson for a rematch with the Panthers. That is a JV and boys varsity doubleheader. The girls will have already started district play by then, so we are winding down the regular season here in the next couple weeks. Start district play for the boys. The teams are starting to come back onto the floor here with 4 minutes to go to the start of the second half. We're going to take you to another commercial break here on the Holes Hours halftime show. We'll be right back after this.
And Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today. Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
I'm Barb Cave, owner of Country Creations, and we offer in-house screen print, embroidery, art, and digitizing to help you promote yourself and ask us about our fundraising ideas. From t-shirts to caps and jackets, koozies, pens, mini footballs, cooler bags, #1 ham, bumper stickers, and more, we can help cheer you on. For more information, call us at 712-376-4000 or email us at ctycreations@evertech.net.
Or call 1-844-833-7675.
Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
working with family every day because you become family at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn, a family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years, specializing in custom hydraulic cylinder manufacturing. Their desire to produce top-quality products coupled with second-to-none customer service has allowed them to expand to a more than 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. If you are looking for a rewarding opportunity with competitive pay, apply today at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
And welcome back here to this Fuller Digital Solutions production of MMCRU boys basketball. We are ready to start the second half of play, and we will not take, do not have enough time to take a look at the Farmer State Bank starting lineups here for the second half, but we will tell you it's the same starting five for the Royals. Keegan Stevens, Cam Steffen, Derek Goff, Preston Estidius, and Cade Pepper. The Hawks with the ball here to start the second half in the half court. Here's Goff going to pick up a cheap foul out by the volleyball line. Derek being a little too aggressive, wants to make something happen, but he ends up picking up his second foul. Just 15 seconds into the second half. Here's Ortega. He's going to give it up, gets it back. Now he wants to dribble drive. He does. Hawk to Ebel. You see in the second quarter, HMS started to have better ball movement against that zone. If they knock down open shots, the Royals could be in trouble. Here's Ebel, drives, back to Ortega. Not much there so far. Here's a three by Hawk. He knocks it down from the corner. And HMS with their second lead of the game, first since the opening points. Here's Gothard being guarded by Hawk. His jumper from the baseline. Long barely draws iron. And HMS into the front court. The Hawks on a bit of a run. Royals got to stop the bleeding here. Here's Hawk. He goes inside right away. And they're going to call a jump ball inside as he went inside to Bennett Hawk. He's tied up. Possession arrow will give it to the Royals. Cam Steffen, a 16-point first half effort. He has the majority of the Royals' points. Here's Goff, a three. No good for Derek. He's unable to get that one to go. Cross-court pass. Here's Hawk in the corner. This is Samuel. And he knocks down a second. Another three. Two from the same spot. And Coach Kuchel is going to call a timeout for the Royals to slow it down here. A 30-second timeout is HMS out to a 31-25 lead on a 6-0 run on 2 3-pointers by senior Samuel Hawk. Hawk was held scoreless in the first half, and now with 6 quick points. Royals going to need some others to step up here. Better possessions here in the second half. Cade Pepper in front of us here to inbound the ball. Cam Steffen brings the ball in the front court. Stidius. They're going to leave him open on the perimeter. Here's Pepper. He wants to fire a triple. He knocks it down. Then the Royals answer and stop an 8-0 run. Pepper knocks down his third triple of the night. He's got 9. HMS, a 31-28 advantage with 5:45 to go. In a 5-second call, this is being pressured on the perimeter. You've seen one of those in the girls' game earlier, too. Don't see him too often, but occasionally you will. Here's Goth. He goes in. Body contact, no foul called. And an empty possession for the Royals. And now HMS Ebel puts it off his foot and it bounces back into the backcourt. And a turnover gives it right back. Goth is going to go to the bench here as freshman Casey Nix comes into the ball game. Here's Stidius. He will fire a 3. That's off the back iron. Really a good look for Preston. He'll occasionally shoot that. He shot 25 of them on the year. Not afraid to, just couldn't get that one to go. And Hawks coach Mark Peterson's going to call a timeout for HMS now. As he sensed the Hawks were out of sync on that one. Once again, Tim Holmes here with Adam Morris on production for the Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast of MMCRU basketball. Thank you to tonight's sponsors, the Marcus Eye Care, Country Creations, United Bank of Iowa, Heartland Care Center, Details, Schmeling Construction, Weatherall Manufacturing, and Mike Olson Construction. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. HMS with the ball out of the timeout. Here's Bennett Hawk. He almost has it stolen by Stevens. Now Ebel, he goes inside on the pass to Behrens, and a foul is going to be called on the floor on the pass to Behrens, it looks like. That one's going to go on Casey Nix. And that's Nix's second foul. Now a dribble drive by Ebel. He elevates over the defense, can't get it to go, and knocked out of bounds to the Royals. MMCRU just one basket, a three-pointer by Cade Pepper this half. And we're 3.5 minutes into it here. Need better efficiency on the offensive end. We got a foul away from the ball on HMS. That foul is going to go on. Might be on Bennett Hawk, possibly. Nope, they're going to give it to... That foul is going to go on Samuel Hawk. It's his first. Royals have it. Here's Stidius, another look. And that's short. And a rebound by Ortega. Good look for Preston. And a nice kick from Stephanie. Just couldn't get it to go. And now Stidius is going to be called for the foul on the entry pass to Behrens. First time these two teams met, the Hawks did a really good job of pounding it down low, take advantage of their size. Unable to do that tonight so far. Ortega fires a three. That's no good. Tipped around and Casey Nix comes out with it. Nix, no numbers, and pulls it back. Good patience by the Royals here in the half court. There's a cut from Stidius. Kicks it back to Nix. Gives it to Stevens. Back to Nix. Stidius will fire another three. No good on that one. Offensive rebound by Steffen. Preston's 0 for 3 there. And now Steffen's going to get called for a walk as he's out of control. Good defense there by HMS at cutting off the drive and causing Cam to travel with the ball. 3:30 to go, a third quarter. HMS a 31-28 lead. Now Behrens with the ball and might have gotten away with a walk. He wasn't ready for that pass. trying to get it inside him. They finally do. Here comes the help. He goes in hard and strong and gets it to go. Not much Astidius can do on that defensively. And that's our first basket. Now Astidius travels as he catches the ball. Royals got to do a better job of valuing their possessions here. Only one basket in the first 5 minutes of the second half after some very good efficiency in the first half. Nix goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Cross-court pass. Ebel might have got away with the walk, and the floater's no good, but they're going to call a foul, send him to the free throw line. That foul belongs to... It's going to go on Stevens. It's Keegan's first. Royals with 14 fouls in the third quarter. A couple of subs coming into the ball game for HMS. Tyne is back into the game. Behrens has gone out. Ebel misses both free throws. Still a 5-point deficit for MMCRU. They need to chip away at this thing. Go on and run themselves. Here's Nix with the ball. Working around the perimeter. Nix steps through. Move it around. Gives it back to Keegan. And really bodying up Pepper at the perimeter. And now Hine is called for a foul as Nix puts the ball on the floor. Just the second team foul on HMS here in the second half. This one's been played fairly cleanly compared to the girls' game. It's the second foul on Samuel Hine. Pepper gets loose in the corner for three. Off the back iron, no good. It's tipped to Nix, and he gets the shooter's bounce on the back iron. KC with his first basket of the night. 33-30, long three by Hawk, no good. Jacobsma with the offensive rebound and put back. And the Hawks able to respond just like that. Stephen, a cross-court pass to Nix. He gives it to Pepper. A good look. Cade knocks it down. And the Royals have a couple baskets in back-to-back possessions. 35-33, minute 30 to go, third quarter. Hine being guarded by Cade Pepper up top. Here's Brinkman into the ball game. He has it up top here as he swings it over to Hawk. He wants to drive. Gets in the lane, nowhere to go. Leaves it for Brinkman. Baseline jumpers, good for the lefty. That's his first basket of the night. Pepper, he's open in the corner. They find him. Three for Cade, no good. Rebounds deflected to Casey Nix. And a foul is going to be called on the floor as Stephen goes hard into the lane. That foul is going to be called on Hine as well. It's his third now. 3 team fouls. Pepper, Astidius, Nix, Stevens, and Stephen on the floor. Pretty good ball movement here. 40 seconds to go. I don't know if the Royals will hold for one or not. Nix with it. He wants to drive. He leaves it for Stephen. It's stolen away from Behrens. And now it's deflected away and stolen back. And Stephen with it. Bounce pass through traffic. Pepper's layup. No good. He can't get it to go. And Ortega rebounds. Stephen called for the foul. More of a frustration foul than anything. Good pass to get through there, but that shot for Pepper was very well contested. Just couldn't get it to go. 21 seconds to go. We got an official's timeout as they want to wipe the floor down. HMS a 37-33 lead. Royals led in scoring here by Cam Stephen, 16. He has not scored in the second half. All 16 were in the first. Cade Pepper has caught fire here in the third quarter. He's got 12 points on 4 3-pointers. HMS, they look to go inside. It's deflected away, and Nix ends up with it. 10 seconds to go. Plenty of time here. Pepper with it. He's going to float it with the left hand in the lane. No good. Rebound to the Hawks. Brinkman's shot is deflected, and that'll end the third quarter of play. After a slow start to that quarter, it really picked up pace there in the last 3 minutes. The Hawks with a 12-8 scoring advantage in that frame, and a 37-33 lead as we head to the fourth quarter of play. We'll be right back here with fourth quarter action after this.
Planning a wedding or special event? Bring your inspiration photos to us at Details Custom Print Studio in downtown Marcus. Not only do we handcraft amazing stationery plus one-of-a-kind favors and decor, but we can help add wow factor to your centerpieces, cakes, and backdrops with our new laser capabilities. Local business customers love our fresh ideas and marketing too. Talk with us about updated business cards, eye-catching product labels, promotional mailers, or banners. Reach out to us on Facebook at Details Custom Print Studio or visit us in downtown Marcus.
And we're back here in Hartley for the last quarter of action for tonight. HMS a 37-33 lead. They outscored the Royals by 4 in the third quarter. Hawks led in scoring by Barons' 8 points here, 7 for Cooper Ebel, 6 for Samuel Hine. Pretty balanced scoring for HMS. Here's Jacobsma looking at 3. Passes it up. Brinkman ends up with it. No good on that one, but here's Ebel on the offensive glass. The Hawks have Barons and Jacobsma in the ball game. Here's Barons on a 15-footer. That's off the mark. Rebound by Hawk, and he's fouled on the putback. Samuel Hawk fouled on the putback. 2 offensive rebounds on that possession for the Hawks, and they've gone with a bigger lineup here. Jacobsma at 6'4", Hawk at 6'3", Barons at 6'4". Bigger lineup as they try to pound it down low. First free throw by Samuel Hawk is good. The second is good as well. HMS a 6-point lead, 39-33. See if the Royals can get Cam going. Here's Pepper on a 3. He knocks it down. And for the second time tonight, HMS has gotten up to a 6-point lead, and Cade Pepper cuts it in half with 1 shot. Here's Jacobsma, his long 2, no good. Hawk battles the board and gets it to Jacobsma, and he gets it to go with an and 1. The Royals starting to wear down inside and having trouble on the defensive glass, or it wasn't a problem in the first half. Casey Nix checks into the ball game here. Here's Derek Goff, goes back to the bench. That foul goes on Goff, it's his 3rd. Free throw by Jacobsma is good, and lead back to 6 points for HMS as they respond. Here's Cam, he goes inside, he's fouled on the floor. Seems to be getting a little chippy between Stefan and Brinkman here on the hard take. Foul called on the floor on Brinkman. Just his first foul. Pepper inbounds it to Stevens. And a good spin move there by Cam. He can't get it to go. Another foul called. And that foul is on the floor as well. So the Royals will take it out under the basket here. And Nix passes up a 3. Pepper has a look. That's short. Cade follows a shot and thrown away inside, trying to go to Estidius. Stefan steals and saves it. Almost went in the hoop. He was closer to the basket than any of his teammates. That would have been something. The Hawks able to save it. Here's Jacobsma. He knocks down his first triple of the night. Cale Jacobsma after going 0 for 3 in the first half, knocks down a triple there. And this lead up to 9 for HMS. Royals got to find a way to respond here. Pepper goes inside to Stevens. His shot goes down over Behrens. Nice shot by Stevens, and he's in the scores column. Behrens gets it to Jacobs. He's going to fire another triple. That's short. Fastidious on the rebound. We have a foul called. Pushing the back. That will go on. Is it going to go on Samuel Hawk? No, it's going to go on Behrens. It's Behrens' third foul. The sixth team foul on the Hawks. Royals will be in the bonus from here on out. 17 fouls on the Royals is HMS also in the bonus here. 5:50 to go. HMS a 7-point lead. Pepper a good look at 3. He's short on that one. And Stevens called for the foul as he took a swipe at the ball, and Bennett Hawk is fouled. He's going to go to the line for a couple free throws. Well, front end of a 1-and-1. Bennett Hawk averages 6 points a game. He is a 71% free throw shooter on the season. Doesn't get there often, but he's good when he does. He gets the first to go. Right on cue. Hawk's second is up and good. Bennett Hawk has 6 points tonight. Here's Fastidious. He's going to fire a 3. Knocks it down from the corner. The 9-point lead cut down to 6. Just 5.5 to go. Here's a look now for Samuel Hawk in the corner. He knocks it down. And HMS able to respond. They've gotten some pretty good looks. Here's Stephan. He drives into traffic and has it knocked away. Cade Pepper comes up with it and goes to Fastidious cross court. Here's a drive by Stevens. His shot's no good on the floater. HMS now with a 9-point lead and the basketball. Bennett Hawk passes on the 3, drives in and leaves it for Ebel. He's going to pull it back up top. Be patient here. Behrens all the way in with the left hand and good. Squared up Fastidious and drove around him with the left. Here's Casey Nix, a 3-pointer. He banks it in off glass. Coach Kuchel might have wanted a timeout call, didn't get it, and he ends up banking the 3 in, so it worked out all right. Girls going inside here. Hawk, he gets a little floater to go over Nix. Casey's just giving up too much height there. And he gets an easy bucket. There's a 3, no good by Stevens, but a timeout from Coach Kuchel. He gets the timeout this time. Just an official laugh about it. Full timeout for the Royals. HMS leads 54-44 with 4:05 to go. We'll be right back here for the final minutes after this.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
And welcome back here to Hartley as we're in the final 4 minutes of tonight's action in this boy-girl doubleheader between MMCRU and HMS. The MMCRU girls won the first game of tonight's doubleheader 57-33. The boys looking to complete the sweep, but trail by 10 here with 4 minutes to go. Royals with the ball here as Pepper has it up top. Caden Cam giving it back and forth, wanting to weave. Here's Stefan on a short jumper. He gets it to go. Nice 16-foot dribble jump shot by the freshman. A nice play drawn up by Coach Kuchel. Now Stefan, he's going to get the steal. Cam all the way, layup, good. And 4 quick points for the freshman. And after a quiet third quarter, Stefan has woke up. They're turning up the defensive pressure. Here goes Hawk all the way in. Left hand, no good. Cam with the board. He's off and running, and it's stripped away by Ebel. The Hawks going the other way. Here's Hawk. And a charge called as Casey Nix stands in there and gets run over. Big time play by the freshman Nix, taking the charge. And a crazy last 50 seconds out of the timeout. 3:15 to go now. Royals cut the lead to 6, 54-48. Here's Pepper. He drives and leaves it for Astidius on the baseline. He kicks it to Casey. Pepper tightly guarded by Ebel. Here's Cam on a dribble jump shot. Well contested, but Astidius able to get the rebound. Now Behrens is going to be called for his 4th foul. So they get him on a reach as Stefan is trying to get the interior pass. The displacement calls, he knocks him off his spot. 18 fouls there, and it's a 1-and-1 for Cam. He gets the first to go. And a 5-0 run by the freshman himself here over the last minute and a half. Second is no good, and Bennett Hawk tracks down the board. Here's Brinkman bringing it up the floor, being guarded by Stevens. And Hawk, the other one, a wide open look, and he knocks it down. That's Samuel Hawk, the senior, his 3rd 3 of the second half. The Royals got to do a better job of accounting for him. Stevens knocks down the shot and gets the foul called. Bennett Hawk went for the block, and Stevens with the high arcer gets it over him and takes the hit on the follow-through. And the intensity here is picked up dramatically in the gym. Stevens, free throw. Off the back iron, no good. And it stays at a 6-point HMS lead here. 2:20 to go. Here's Bennett Hawk being guarded by Stefan. Cam called for the foul as he bodies him up. It's a good call. He turned the defensive pressure up, but Cam clearly bumped him. Picks up his 4th foul. He's got to be careful now. So Royals need his scoring presence on the floor. Hawks, first free throw, off the mark, and Cam with the rebound. He pushes it ahead to Cade. Pepper, nowhere to go. Pull it back up top. They give it back to Cade. He's going to fire a quick triple, way short. Astidius saves it to Nix. KC's 3, knocks it down. And Casey Nix with a big triple. Timeout. Hartley. Wow, what a run for the Royals here. Over the last 2.5 minutes, the Royals have cut the lead from 10 down to 3. We're going to keep it here. Both coaches going over a few things with their team, but Casey Nix, a great hustle play by Astidius to save the ball. Nix knocks down his first triple, second triple of the night, the second of the 4th quarter actually, as he banked one in earlier. Royals starting to get good contributions on the offensive end from everybody, and it's starting to show. Minute 57 to go. 57-54 HMS with the ball. Brinkman being guarded by Stevens. It's a Hawk. Here's Behrens. He has 4 fouls. Ebel's going to get a good look at 3. That's off the mark, and Astidius tracks down the board. Royals have a chance to tie. KC with it in the corner. Here's Cam's going to drive. Lays it in around Barons. The lead down to 1. Royals trying to complete a big-time comeback here in the fourth quarter. Barons with it on the wing. He drives in. Left-handed layup. Good for the freshman. He's got 12. Lead back to 3. Royals don't need a 3 yet. They just need to guarantee themselves a bucket here. The roll, and it's thrown away. And Stidius rolled, didn't look for the ball. Hawks shot no good. And coach is beyond belief. He didn't run any clock there, pull it out. We're down to 40 seconds to go. Royals down 3. They got to move. Got to take it to the basket. Now a travel on Stevens. Look to get it to Pepper. The passing lane was jumped and he had to travel or throw it away. 35 seconds to go. Pressure applied in the back court. Brinkman over half court. Cross-court pass. Astidius with the steal. Preston, he wants to go all the way. Stolen right back by Eagle. And Cade Pepper has to foul with 22 seconds to go. What a great play by the freshman Eagle of taking that ball right back from Astidius. Great defensive play by the freshman. He's going to be at the line for 2 here in the double bonus. First is good. Ebel 7 points on the night. Make it 8 with that made free throw. Second, good. The freshman's come up big here in the fourth quarter. 20 seconds to go and a timeout from Coach Kuchel. A 5-point Hartley lead. 61-56. With 18 seconds to go. We got a full timeout. We're going to take it with them here. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back here to HMS High School in Hartley. 18 seconds to go. A 61-56 advantage for the Hawks. If you're just joining us, the last 4 minutes have been wild. The 4:17 mark, Royals trailed by 10, cut it all the way down to 3 and had a chance to tie or cut into it even further. Were unable to do so. They're going to need a quick basket here. Here's Goff. He's in the game. He's going to fire a quick 3. In and out for Derek. Had a pretty good look. It just wouldn't go. And now a foul called on Cade Pepper with 9 seconds to go. Cade had to foul there. Goff had a good look and it rimmed out on him. That would have really made things interesting. Junior Bennett Hawk to the line. He's going to have 2 free throw attempts. Gets the first to go. Hawk with 7 points, 8 rebounds on the night. He's been big on the glass here in the second half. Gets that one to go. And HMS going to full court man now, and here goes Pepper. Up to Goff. Goff's three-pointer, that's short and out of bounds. Stays with the Royals. Just 3 seconds to go, though. Fastidious to inbounds. Gets it to Goff. He's going to fire a 3, and he's fouled with 0.8 seconds to go. And not sure what they're thinking there. Coach Peterson has his hands on his head. He can't hardly believe that. Goth's first free throw is off the mark. Derek's going to have 2 more. Officials were discussing something there, not sure what. Goth able to hit that one. 1 free throw left. Derek knocks that one down. And inbounds, and that's going to do it for the ball game. Great effort from the Royals. Swing was tight throughout, but Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn comes out on top. Final score, HMS 63, MMCRU 58. We'll go ahead and head to a commercial break, come back with the Pizza Ranch postgame show with all your final statistics right after this.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back here to the Pizza Ranch postgame show. The final in tonight's boys game, 63-58 in favor of the Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn Hawks. Quick recap of this one. The Royals jumped out to a 16-11 lead after the first quarter. HMS able to outscore the Royals 14-9 in the second frame, which tied it all up at 25 at the break. The Hawks able to outscore the Royals 12-8 in the third quarter and a 26-25 scoring advantage in the fourth to come up with a final score of 63-58, a 5-point victory. Overall, the Royals played a pretty good game, very good for the most part. Defended very, very well and got after it on the glass, especially in the first half. It seemed like in the second half they did a good job on the glass when needed to. Just gave up too many second, third chance opportunities early in the fourth quarter that dug them in their 10-point deficit hole. Final individual stats for the Royals. Freshman Cam Steffen ends up with 23 points and 7 rebounds. Junior Cade Pepper, 15 points, 3 boards, and 2 assists. 8 points for Casey Nix. The freshman chipped in 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Sophomore Keegan Stevens, 4 points, 3 assists. And freshman Derek Goff, 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. The Hawks were led in scoring by Samuel Hawks, 16 points and 4 rebounds. Freshman Lance Behrens, a 12-point, 6-rebound effort. 9 points for freshman point guard Cooper Ebel, had 5 rebounds and 3 assists. 8 points for Bennett Hawk and 8 rebounds. 6 points for Samuel Hine, all of those in the first half on 2 3-point attempts. Cale Jacobsma did have 10 points and 2 boards, and 2 points for Mason Brinkman. Pretty good balanced scoring from the Hawks all around. Just able to make too many plays down the stretch tonight as they come out with a 63-58 win over your Royals. We will be back in action Friday night over in Lamar's as the Royals take on the Lamar's Galen Jays for the one and only time this year. Be a rivalry renewed as always. It should be a good one in both of those ball games. And then next Tuesday night we'll be back in Marcus for a doubleheader finale against South O'Brien. That's going to do it here for this Fuller Digital Solutions production of MMCRU basketball. I'm Tim Holmes with Adam Morris on production. Thank you for joining us and have a good evening.